There are some people in your life who always want to have something over you. No matter how small it is, as long as it's enough to disrupt your life in any way possible. They will linger around like a bad smell. It's like this chapter, Pharaoh knew what Moses wanted. It has been the same order God had given them from the very start when they came to Pharaoh's presence. Nothing has changed, but Pharaoh first said no. Now he's trying to offer them half of a deal because he still wanted some kind of control over their lives. It is manipulation which is evil, which is witchcraft. In Exodus 10:28, Pharaoh tells Moses to leave and never see his face again unless he wants to die. The same face he used to call for when he needed deliverance, when he needed help from God's miraculous powers. He is now showing his true colors on how much he hates the sight of Moses. Watch out for the people who just want to give you crumbs. I feel like people who choose to operate in that way most times are there because they're acting that way because they're in a position where they might have cheated their way through, they might have manipulated their way through, or they just weren't ordained in that position, or they must have said something to make sure that you don't get into that position, whether it be at work and so forth and things like that. They might have manipulated their way and now feel threatened when the chosen is approaching. Moses was already a king in the eyes of the Lord, but he had to be humble towards the king of Egypt, who had the earthly title. He knew who he was. But he still wished to have control over him whenever he felt he was able to. This just shows us that, people do recognize you. They see who you are, but they just don't want to see you in the position where you belong, or they don't want God to bless you. And it's sad, but just like I read in Exodus, there's going to soon be a time where they're just going to get sick of you. They're going to get sick and tired of seeing your face, and they're either going to remove themselves or they're just not going to want to be around you. And when you start to see that, that's when you know that, yeah, it's your time. God's removing people from your life. And sometimes what we do is, especially people who were so close to us once, we tend to pray against that, not realizing that it's God that's, doing these things. So we just have to pray for strength, pray to God for strength to help you get through whatever you're going through, because the only person you need at the end of the day is God, and he's going to place the right people in position, to usher you forward into where you need to be, and that's what I wanted to share in this video. My name's Forever Blessed Chris, and this has been Chris Speaks. Make sure to press the like button and press subscribe if it's your first time seeing me today. And I'll see you on the next video. Remember that Yeshua loves you, and I love you too, but he loves you even more. And I'll see you on the next video. God bless you.